Hey guys, it's Mandy with another video, and today's going to be a different day. Today we're talking about life before a service dog, and I'm doing it in collab with Michaela from Smokey Paws Service Dog Team. Sorry, I'm talking like way fast. And she's a really cool girl, so you should go check out her videos. She has a lot of training videos with her service dog and training Zeus, and she has pictures of her service dog that she has videos of her service dog Dixie working, and they're really good videos. So if you haven't already checked her out, her channel, go over and check it out. I'll put her video in the description box below, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, alright, so here we go. Life before a service dog. Alright, so I'm kind of different. I had a service dog. Like, he went from an ESA, emotional support animal, to a service dog when I slowly started realizing that I was losing ground quickly. I started training him in the fall of last year, and I washed him out in January of this past year when I got Lady. And so this is kind of like, some of these stories are going to be before I got Jackie, the service dog that I washed out, and some are going to be when Lady was in training and it was away from me, just because I'm just choosing to do it this way, let's just say that. So life before a service dog, well, I would have panic attacks laying in bed. I'd be trying to fall asleep, and I would start, like, I would kick my feet to try and stop the panic attacks, and it was very traumatic for me. I mean, like, I think the worst panic attack that I've had within the past 2 years was when Josh and I were laying in bed, and I'm trying to fall asleep, and suddenly I can't breathe, and everything's closing in, and Josh just, like, this was before any of my dogs, and Josh just had to like, he literally, like, picked me up from bed and, like, just started putting pressure on my heart, and that was when we figured out that when I'm having a panic attack, that deep pressure therapy works. And that's what Lady does for me. That's what Josh does for me when he's home from work, and it's just something that, like, that really helps. And being by myself, I would get so anxious, like, when I'm by myself, and I'm pretty sure that's the PTSD, but that I have, and it's just like being by myself, like going to the store, going anywhere was like such a task. Like I would sprint through it, which isn't normal for me. Normally I walk slow when I'm with Josh. When I'm with Lady, I'm walking slow. I'm taking my time, and I tread lightly. But when I'm by myself, I walk fast, like, and I'm everywhere. I'm like, I'm here, I'm there, I'm here, I'm there, and it's just so. So what Lady does is, like, when she's like, she slows me down, and and she calms me down, and she doesn't let me get into the panic attack of having to be somewhere with her. And I can't wait for her to come to work with me, because I do it at work. I do it all the time. Like, I walk so quickly that my heart starts pumping, and, like, I'm already anxious, and so I have to stop and I have to breathe. Like, in fact, I told my boss, I was like, if you ever see me slow down, it's because I need to take a little bit of a breather. I'm not trying to be lazy. I'm just letting myself calm down. And she understands that. I really appreciate her But, and I also had, and this is maybe a trigger warning, I had suicidal ideation, before Lady, and it's something that, like, I'd be, like, so anxious that I would get so exhausted that, that I would, like think, oh, I'd be better off going to sleep and never waking up. That's how, like, it was that bad. And Lady grounds me. Lady doesn't let me lay in bed for any longer than 7:30 some days. Like, she doesn't let me mope around. She comes over and she licks my face and she cuddles with me. She really helps with that. She does deep pressure therapy when I need it, and she's just a constant help. When I'm randomly crying, she helps me. And then my second point, there's 3 points to this video. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but my second point is when I get really, really anxious, I get spacey. Like there's been times when I'm at the bank and my husband's coworkers are talking to me and I'll come away with like none of that conversation. And like I couldn't tell you what we talked about, I couldn't tell you who said what, and I can't, like, it's like I'm on autopilot. But like the problem is with this autopilot is I'm not in control of it. Like I don't even know. The other day I ran into an old high school friend, and we talked. I know we talked, but do I remember what I said or what she said? No. This is at Walmart, and I had Lady with me, and Lady was a stinker and tried saying hi, and I was trying to get her to sit down, and like this friend was talking to me. It was just, this is why we're still in training with Lady. Like, I have to remember that, but I get so spacey, and when I'm ringing up at the store, like, I forget things, like, on the counter. I forget my wallet, I forget my purse. I've literally had to drive 20 minutes back to a store before to grab my purse because I left it underneath the table. Yeah, and someone turned it into it was at Panda Express, and someone turned it into the workers, and they had it, and it was safe and sound, and my bank accounts are okay. Like, no one stole my identity, and it's just like, so Lady helps grounds me. We're gonna work on her fetching skills, cause she fetches, but she also plays keep away, so, you know, we really gotta work on that, but, and so, it's just, you know, it's, like, I'm so spacey, it's scary. Like, I don't remember February at all. Like I remember having a puppy, but I don't remember, like, there's, like, someone will ask me a question and it'll happen in February. I vaguely remember my brother's birthday, but other than that, I don't remember much, just because I was so anxious. I was to the point where I wasn't leaving my house. Like, I would go take Lady out, I'd bring her back in, and I'd be done. It's just like, I know I was still working, but do I remember what I did, who I talked to? No. And so Lady helps with that anxiety, which is great. And the third one is loud noises. Before Lady, it was like people banging things was a big trigger for me, and it still is. Like, I'll go out, like, I was gonna go to work this morning, and someone banged something, and I had no idea where it came from, but, like, I was just like up, and I was just like, oh my goodness, what's happening, you know, like World War III is breaking out, you know, like, just so anxious over it, and then I went to work like that. I went to work anxious because of a loud noise. Lady reacts to loud noises. She turns and cuddles into me, and loud talking can also be a trigger, like people yelling, and it's really hard to be around kids because of that, but thanks to Lady, I don't have to deal with all this anymore. Like I still have the panic attacks, but I have an option, and the reason why I have Lady is because of that, because the meds aren't working. Like, it sucks, but the meds aren't working, and I'm planning on going off of them, actually, because I tried them and they don't work, but what works is my service dog. So I hope this helps answer some questions, and I will link Michaela's video down in the description box, and I hope you guys have a good day. Like and subscribe.